Go. What is up, Drive Club Nation?
For fuck's sake, no.
No,
you gotta keep it rolling, nigga.
Can we do that? What is up, Drivecast Nation? I'm your host, Killer Nigger. Let's get right into the news. So today we have a lot of news to cover. It's going mad in the Drive community. We've got drama everywhere. I have juicy news for you blowing today. Welcome to another episode of Drivecast.
That's probably one of the worst intros on Drivecast so far.
If you're gonna do it, fucking keep going.
We'll be talking about a lot of variety of subjects. We'll be explaining to you guys why Nine is back on the cast.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of topics this week.
No. Who do you think you are? I was speaking now.
I'm Dad!
We will be speaking about why Nine is back on the cast, even though we exiled him. We'll be talking about our favourite sweets and treats and candies that we like, you know. Just a nice, innocent subject. We'll be also talking about how we would explain sex to our kids. The future of Need for Speed, which is the only racing car and exploring subject we have on the cast this week. And I don't know what FMK means, so I don't know what that means. Fuck, marry, kill, sorry. And the Q&As, obviously. So, without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Sounded like Cam right there, dude. Nice.
Okay, so automatic gearbox.
Don't laugh at him.
I don't get the meme.
No,
Don't laugh
okay.
at him.
There is no meme, it's just me saying a word. So, should we talk about why Nine is on first?
Well, I did say that.
Can I explain?
Is that the first thing I...
Because you...
Can I?
No.
Can I?
No, that's not one of the privileges we gave you. So basically, as you guys may have realised last week, it was just me and Jay, and it was basically just going to be the Jay and Cam show for the majority of things, and you know, people loved it. It went down well, and overall, it was a very successful episode. But then Niner was like, I want to be back on Drivecast. I want to be back on Drivecast. And me and Jay were like, no, fuck off. We don't want to talk to you. But Niner was like, please, please, please. And we were like, oh, you know what? Our son does make me pretty horny. So then I was like, whoa, okay. So if you do some deeds for us, you can come back on the cast. And those deeds have been met, and now he's back on. But he literally begged.
Yeah,
he
because
got on his
obviously,
hands and knees.
Since
literally.
Cam is my dad, incest is wincest.
That's disgusting. Why the fuck would you even suggest that? You fucking get off my podcast.
No,
Actually awful. This is why I said don't bring him back. Example.
Kind of regret it, to be honest. As for CJ, for obvious reasons, we still haven't got CJ on the podcast. We talked about this before many times. I've just been sick of it. Sick of his autism. Sick of, you know, him not being here because of his work. Sick of all of it. So he's been exiled temporarily. And that's basically all there is. And then Speedway. Sitting already.
Drivecast has become just 3 entities.
Well, nah, I like to think I'm more than just an entity.
No, don't. You think way too highly of yourself then, don't you?
I like to think of myself as an automatic gearbox.
Oh, it's not funny. I don't understand.
There is no joke. Okay, so that's why Nine is back on. Now, Jay, next topic's yours, so take my sculling.
I think it's a bit random to start the drive, to start drive grass.
Start the drive class.
Well, it was your topic.
Can we not do the future of Need for Speed and then go on to that?
Okay then. To be honest, it's been a pretty weird start.
So, I think we need to.
Automatic gearbox.
Are you leading it? Am I leading it?
You go.
The future of Need for Speed seems bright. We've got healthy new student. The future of Drive Club. The future of Need for Speed seems.
Fucking down it, mate, Nappa!
Oh god. The future. I can't do this.
God.
Someone else
You're a
is gonna have-
global whale.
I
You're a
can't
sex
do it.
whale.
You do it.
Whale. Okay, so future of Need for Speed. My mic's gone low, isn't it?
No.
It has for on the thing. Hold on, I need to put my mic up because it's run really low on my thing. So future of Need for Speed. There we go. What do we think? Where's it going? What do we think is going to happen to Need for Speed 2015 in terms of map packs? Map packs? In terms
It's Call
of
of Duty.
DLC, I don't know why I think like Battlefield and COD. DLC, so map expansions and all that kind of jazz isn't going to happen. What do we think is going to happen with the next Need for Speed? What do we want from the next Need for Speed? We're going to go ahead and talk literally just about the future and everything in between. So, we're going to go from left to right. Nine is on the left, so baby girl, bless me with some magic.
Woo. Okay, so I think that Need for Speed is probably going to have an expansion. I would see why they wouldn't, but at the same time, I would think, well, why not? Yeah, you have another year. I wouldn't be disappointed if they didn't have an expansion because that just means focus is going toward their game a lot more. But I wouldn't be disappointed with an expansion at all. I'd love an expansion. I think that's what's going to happen. And like I said, if an expansion is not going to happen, I'm glad because more focus is going to go toward the next game. So, yeah.
Chase
Oh, wait.
Do you mind? Do you mind? Permission, Dad? Go. Yeah, go.
Can I have permission, Dad?
You've got permission.
I think in that expansion, they're going to add all of the cars that people were asking for, like the RX-8. I'm having a massive fucking brain fart right now. What are some other cars that people are asking for? Just basically every car, all of the cars that people have been asking for that is pretty fucking popular. They're going to have a little bit of a map expansion. I wouldn't doubt it if there would be a story expansion. And that's about it. You go, Jay.
To be fair, everyone seems to have this. Need for Speed had very mixed reviews. Would you not agree?
I'd agree.
Yes.
Where people might say that's a bad thing, I don't. I think having mixed reviews will help it. I think that the criticism that has come, even if it's stupid and it may seem like people are just nitpicking, I feel like the feedback that Need for Speed's gotten, I think that's going to help the next game be better than the first game, a lot better, and which that's what a franchise is lacking right now. I'm not going to mention any titles. Well, I am Forza, and it's like
Pew pew pew.
that wasn't even shots. Like
Oh shit.
Pew pew pew.
I ain't lying. I'm not miffing. I'm tripping on slipping.
I'm slipping on the clicking.
Like Nina said, an expansion would make a lot of sense to me. If we've got a year to wait for a next game, an expansion on this one makes perfect sense to me. If they don't do that, then I'll be pretty confused because then what are we gonna do for the year, you know? But I don't know. I feel like Need for Speed is going in the right direction. I feel like the next game will be much better than the first one. Even though I feel like this game was incredible, I was impressed. So yeah, the future's brighter than my penis.
I feel like the next game is it's gonna be what this game had, but even bigger. A way to think about this is last time I was talking about this with one of my friends, and I said, okay, now this is gonna sound confusing, but the concept of carbon, Cam, wasn't it supposed to be most wanted but fucking huge?
No.
What was the fucking? You said that there was supposed to be a lot more in that game.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Most Wanted, but with a lot more. But the concept of the game was what it was, with like the whole crew battles. But it was supposed to be on a much.
Well,
larger
I know
scale.
that, but I'm saying like they would build off of what they
It's supposed to
built
be
from.
like, I know what you mean. So like Most Wanted was like the first coming, and then Carbon was supposed to be the next thing, but on a completely different level. But because they didn't have the extra year, they couldn't do that. You're saying that this was like the Most Wanted, and now it's going to be like the Carbon equivalent of what it never was, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's confusing, but I think it's just gonna be this game, but even bigger. They're just gonna fix a lot of the things that they thought weren't 100%.
Question: do you guys think it will have a day and night cycle?
Yep.
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't. I'm trying to think of things they should add right now besides more customization in cars. I can't think of anything. Like besides like tweaking the AI and shit, like the police AI.
Wait. What game are you talking about day and night cycle?
Next Need for Speed.
In the next game.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like, what else can they add? They've added in PvP. They've added in photo mode. Okay, maybe a video mode. But that's so limited, like, in terms of how many people it's going to target.
Yeah, it doesn't...
You've got to think it's not just made for you as one individual. It's made for a whole bunch of people. So if it doesn't make sense to invest that amount of money in it...
Well, then think about a video mode. Right, think about video mode being able to upload them to a platform. Like... snapshots and stuff, and it being presented like you can be ranked with likes and stuff.
Yeah, but still, regardless, like, let's be honest, snapshots pretty broken.
Yeah, it is. You never see good pictures on there.
As well as that, really, it's still only going to target content creators. Like, there's not really going to be many people who go, "Oh, I'm going to go make a movie in Need for Speed just because for the fun of it." Yeah. Like a lot of it will be to like for content creators to make for YouTube, and by that I don't mean it's not fun. By that I mean just like random people who like are casual into Need for Speed. They're not going to just go ahead and do it because it's probably gonna be hard to use as well because the Rockstar one isn't easy to use.
Yeah.
And even the Crew one isn't really that easy to use. It's quite hard to use. So I'm just trying to think of things I'll add, but
the Crew one's just shit.
It's not bad.
It's not that it's hard to use. It's not brilliant.
I'm trying. Yeah.
No, but it's specifically for photos though.
Like the video mode, it doesn't seem like it's made for videos. It just seems like a camera mode.
Video mode. Yeah, I don't like it.
Move your car in.
Not. But I feel like the photo mode though is really good in that game.
Yeah, no, the photo mode is brilliant. You can get amazing pictures on it and stuff.
It's just a video mode. It's like it was. I was like, oh yes, video mode, and it was so misleading, and I just didn't like it.
The only way a video mode can be like executed perfectly is the way Rockstar's done it, and they've obviously been working on that for a long time.
Jay, do you know you got onto the community news for the Crew?
Yeah. So I thought that video was shit. I thought that video was shit though. I genuinely thought it was awful. Yeah, one of my weakest. Honestly, I'm not even joking, but yeah, it's just whatever.
What was I gonna say? In terms of a map expansion, they've got a year, but again, you've got to think like time and money. It's a lot of time and a lot of money to make a map expansion. It's definitely doable, but it's a lot.
Who knows? Though they could have been working on it from ages ago.
And the thing is with that also is that they haven't got much money. Oh well, I don't assume they have much money left because all the stuff they've given out so far is free.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
They have got a very powerful publisher behind them. Though.
Yeah. But like,
and Need for Speed is a very, very iconic title for them to just push aside.
They've also just got a budget.
Yeah.
Got to think about it that way, and they've also got a plan for the next game, and they've also.
I bet it's a hefty budget though.
Yeah, probably is. I can't imagine Need for Speed has a low budget, but I can't see a map expansion coming.
Really?
Nope.
So you think?
Doesn't make sense.
All right then. So if there's no map expansion, what are they gonna add? They can't leave that game dormant for a year. It won't survive.
I think there'll be little things.
You can say you can talk against me saying that, but if you do, then that's just your personal preference.
You got to think about.
I'm speaking this from a logical standpoint, like money wise.
But logically, the game isn't going to last a year. People are going to get bored.
No, I can agree with that.
People are already getting bored. PvP is, yeah. PvP is good and all, yeah, but there's only so many cars you can make. Like, I'm thirsty for new cars and stuff. That's all I want on that game. So I want new cars. I want to make new things. If they added 20 new cars in a pack, that would last me another year very easily. I know that was kind of a push saying 20, but the list of cars they put out wasn't even big.
I don't
It was
think
for a Need for
20
Speed,
cars
though.
is gonna last you a year.
Really?
Yeah, it was huge for a Need for Speed.
Well, a game in this day and age where a lot of games have over 100 cars.
Yeah, but again, each car doesn't have the amount of customization. You got to keep that in mind too.
All right then. So instead of getting the Ferrari on there that you can't customize and the cars with like not a lot of customization, why didn't they get cars that they could get that stuff for? I don't know. Speaking from outside of a studio, you're never gonna hit the nail on the head. I don't know what time they had, how much they could put into a certain thing. All I can say
Yeah,
is
it would definitely be interesting looking at looking at their timeline from their perspective, like what's happening at this exact time, you know?
because we can think and say and predict whatever we want,
Yeah.
but the truth is we don't know what schedule they're on.
A lot of people
you know?
say that the car list isn't big because of like Forza having so many cars and shit. But again, like
Not even just Forza though.
and like and like
other
other,
games.
other simulators like Gran Turismo and stuff. But you got to keep in mind, Need for Speed car lists have never really strayed above 100 besides like a few games.
Yeah, I
Never.
seriously don't understand that because this game got ridiculed so much for the car list, but yeah, it didn't really have more than what Underground. Well,
How many did Most Wanted didn't have that much more?
most on 2012.
You know, 2005, the one.
See, I stopped myself because I was about to say, Need for Speed 2015 doesn't have as many cars, or this game got ridiculed for the car list, but Underground didn't have that many more cars at all. Most Wanted didn't, but then I stopped myself because you can't really compare a game to what Need for Speed was 10 years ago, can you?
I'm comparing it more in the sense that, though, I mean, you can't in terms of gameplay, but in terms of car list, I don't think it's. I mean, I think it's pretty fair to kind of judge it in terms of car. I mean, Most Wanted had 32 cars. This one's got like over 50, right?
Yeah.
So that's like 20 more cars. So like, there's still that bit. That's a step up from what.
I genuinely don't understand how that game lasted me years. Most Wanted.
That was just because it was a fucking amazing game. Like, and if anyone wants to argue that there's so many weirdos who like, I mean, each to their own. If you've got your own opinion, but like, people just hate those games for some reason. I don't know why. Obviously, the majority of people love them, but there's a
What games?
passionate group of people who just don't like the older Need for Speeds.
Is it because it strayed away from the whole hypercar
I
supercar
think so.
thing?
Must be. I'm trying to find out how big the undercover.
Do you know what that
list
kind
is.
of reminds me of something that's going on right now? You see how new Call of Duty has gone into this futuristic shit. They've totally gone away from the whole modern and past era.
That's kind
game.
of what Need for Speed did with the hypercar things.
But everyone now is kind of accustomed to it. It's like I expect Need for Speed to kind of have body kits and stuff. If it doesn't, I'm like, nigga, what's going on? You Need for Speed. But if you ask people who played it in the 90s and, you know, when it was like kind of new, they'll be like, well, Need for Speed didn't come from that. It came from, you know,
The thing is,
no
okay, now, and this is the thing
customization.
about this. After doing the fucking documentary and researching it, Need for Speed blew up at Underground. And no, if you want to argue with me that, we can argue for days. If it wasn't for Underground, I don't think Need for Speed would be as popular as it is today by any stretch of the imagination. And just to put this in with here, Undercover had 54 cars, and Undercover was nowhere like
That's
that was
what I was just about to. That's what I was looking for.
Undercover didn't have 54 cars.
54 cars.
Undercover had a lot of cars.
And then
That's
it
what I
had, and then it
thought.
had 59 with the collector's edition DLC.
I had 54. I could have sworn it had more than that.
Nope.
He had the big guy Veyron.
It had
Shit.
literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tuners. Had 12 tuner cars. Those being the Lexus ISF, the RX-8, Mazda Speed 3, RX-7, Evo 10, Evo 9, 240, Silvia, R34, 370Z, R35 Supra. So that game didn't even have 350Z, nigga. I had 370Z. Oh, okay.
There's only a minute amount of people who are still talking about that.
That's true.
I don't really.
But still, like, there's still no R32 there, you know, and people never moaned. But no one had a platform to moan back then, so I guess it was a bit different. I guess people would have. But like, still, that's Need for Speed's car list is one of the biggest in the series for for the game it is, in terms of the game it is. Obviously, you got to think about it that way. So
Yeah.
I mean, people moan about the car list because they're accustomed to Forza and shit, but Need for Speed has never ever had like a huge car list with like 400 cars or some shit. So it's a bit unrealistic to think about that. And people who do say, oh, the Need for Speed car list is small, then they quite clearly haven't played Need for Speeds like this.
The only reason why Forza and Gran Turismo have that many cars is because a lot of them are like track cars and cars that you can't even drive on the road.
Not just that, they can import it from previous games. They can add it for paid DLC, which Need for Speed doesn't do. And you know, considering this game was built it was built completely from the scratch, and everything had to be built up in 2 years. Now, unlike Forza, where they can use like pre-made assets, Need for Speed need to create every single asset again. Like, because if you go around the city and you look for cars and like little things here and there, there's very little which will remind you of Rivals. If anything, really.
There isn't anything that reminds me of Rivals.
Like in terms of
At all.
assets. Like literally nothing. They could have maybe used some of the Battlefield stuff in terms of like the buildings and stuff, like in the inner city area. But they had to build a lot of it again, and a lot of people don't realise that. So they say stuff like, "Oh, this game doesn't take any effort and all this bullshit." When it realistically, they've done a shit ton of work. Like a lot of
Things
work.
like comments like that makes no sense. It doesn't take effort to make a game like Need for Speed.
But the good thing about building it from the scratch for this game, obviously, it kind of has taken a hit to some of the features and stuff like PvP not being in at launch and whatnot. But all that means is the next game they've already got all the pre-made assets.
Yeah, so everything we see here in Need for Speed now, we should expect at launch. So
yeah, so like all the PvP, because now PvP's been made, they're gonna probably freshen that up, put some ranks or some shit in there, and then put that in the next game. And then on top of that, you know, the whole fucking map's been built. So
do you know what I'd kind of like for the next game? Like I would rather it wouldn't be always online, even though there is a high chance it won't be.
It doesn't need to be.
I would like a menu. So like like something that kind of. Do you know what I mean by menu?
Yeah, like a front end.
Yeah.
Like what it is now, but you can back out to it basically.
Yeah, basically. Other than that, and also, I have a feeling they'll kind of continue this. Was there even a story to continue though? No. Do you think they'll carry on the story on the characters, or do you think they'll bring it?
I think what happened is, you know how they added in Eddie's challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think people are like, man, the story is cheesy as fuck. There's no antagonist like there usually is in a Need for Speed game like this. When they added in Eddie's challenge, that kind of brought in that aspect. So I think in the next game they might have an antagonist like.
I think they're definitely gonna have to have an antagonist in. Like, there's no way they can't.
One thing though, when I was playing when I finished the game and I got to the outlaw bit, because I did the outlaw bit last. Yeah. That is the only bit of the game which felt kind of serious to me. Like the acting was something. It felt edgy. You know what I'm saying?
I love Travis. I want
Travis. I think they should bring Travis over to the next game and they like build up from him. He's the only character that doesn't
a big old kiss on his mouth.
But Spike makes me want to kill myself.
So, okay, let's brainstorm a story idea then. We might have done this before, actually. I don't know, I can't remember. But it's been a while. If I can't remember, I'm sure no one else can. So, let's talk about the story thing. So, I think we should brainstorm ideas, just because it'd be kind of cool, just to kind of lay out what the story would be like.
Yeah. So,
firstly, where would you want it to be set? So, the game as a whole, where would you want it to be set? I'd still want it to be in America. Somewhere.
Do you know what I think? New York. Like New York City would be quite
every
interesting.
game I feel like now is, I mean, let's think about it. So the past 3 games that Criterion / Ghost made, or 4 games, was so Need for Speed 2015 based off of LA, Need for Speed Rivals was based off of like the Coast Range of California, and then Most Wanted had like its own little sections. Like there was sections that were inspired by different cities throughout the U.S. And the Hot Pursuit again was kind of like California again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna take the Most Wanted-ish route, and they're gonna not have it be based off of LA fully and then the mountains around it. I feel like it's gonna be based off of like different sections are gonna be based off of different cities in the U.S. and of course they'll have their mountains and stuff. I think it's gonna keep a similar environment to what this game was.
I want to see like roads, like long ass roads. There's hardly any on Need for Speed now. I want to see like just stretches where you can kind of just top your car out without having to like do all this and, you know, traffic raping you.
Well, Niggy, I already got this shit planned, Niggy. I was thinking about this while Nani was speaking. So obviously, fictional city with random spotted places. Yeah. I want it to be completely fictional. Don't say US. I guess you could put California on the license plate, but like, don't base it on LA. Don't base it on this. Have like each section be something else. So obviously, you want Chinatown. That needs to be a section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I want kind of Chinatown with like the little dips, like it did in Underground 1 sort of thing. Really
oh
kind
my
of
god,
elevated areas.
It had that in Carbon as well.
Yeah.
Ish.
So kind of like elevated areas, lots of shortcuts, very tuner orientated. Then I want a muscle car area, kind of similar to how Carbon kind of did it. Muscle car area, and that can be near the airport where there'll be a big drag strip. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then that area is kind of just long straights, more suited to muscle cars. And then you can have an exotic area. I mean, it doesn't have to be directed to that type of car. In realistic, like if you tune it in certain ways, it'll be more adapted to certain areas, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can have like your overall mixed area, which is a mix of long straights and quite like twisty roads and lots of shortcuts, and you know you can have that as the generic actual city area, like the actual inner city area, unlike this game didn't have. And then you can have your mountains as well and that, and then you got the highway section going around. So I think that's what I would like to see. And then have it based on different areas again in the US.
Thank God CJ wasn't here, because I guarantee you it would have gone on for 5 minutes. Oh, it should be based off of Allentown.
That's why we kicked him. Because he doesn't need to be here. Anyway, with that being said, okay, so now we've got so what we're all basically saying it should be in a fictional area made up out of multiple places.
Yeah.
All right. So now, what does the story entail?
Sex and a lot of it.
I want to have it with Jay. I want Jay to be one of the main characters and just see him naked.
As soon as you go in, it's just black. It goes, huh, 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 and it just fades to Jay's face, and it's like, huh, huh, and then he's like, get up, bitch, and then it begins. Need for Speed, or Need for Ass. Need for Ass. That can be part
Need for Ass. Yes.
Your new mixtape like video. Anyway, what do I want to see? You asking me what I want to see? I want to start off. I want to go into the city in some shit car.
Sorry.
In some shit car, and I want to see a bold guy come up to you and go, "Hey, bro, you want to go for a ride?"
That's gay. That is gay as fuck. Yeah, I will not buy that game.
And then that. All you see in the next thing is ho ho ho.
Yeah, next thing you know, you just see Jay
carry on.
fucking spanked.
Carry on with your story.
Yeah, so and then like he can be kind of like a ROG character almost from Most 1005, and then he kind of takes you under his wing, and then he turns on you, shocker, turns on you, and then you've got to try and beat him at the end. But you kind of, for the first section of the game, you automatically get given a lot of money, and you've already unlocked all the stuff, and then you get that order taken off you for like after like 30 minutes of the play, sort of thing.
Fuck that noise. That would piss me off. What the fuck? What
That's
do you mean?
weird
I get
transition.
everything and then it gets taken off me. I'd kill myself.
That I mean like, so obviously you can't spend like an hour making a rap or some shit because otherwise that's just pointless. But in the sense that you've got a car and you can fully upgrade it and you can do all that bullshit, or maybe it's already fully upgraded and you've got all the body kits and shit.
So basically, like the M3.
Kind of, but you couldn't really do much to that.
I
it
think
could be quite good for like a customization like tutorial sort of thing. What I was thinking.
I think they need to add back an iconic. I think they need to think about how to make a stamp with this game. Like Need for Speed 2015 will make a stamp because it's a turn in the series, not for its content. If you know what I mean, without sounding like I'm slagging it off. Like, okay, the cover cars is that green Porsche and
I think
the BLZ.
it's not the fact of the content. I think it's more the fact just because it's the turning point of the series.
Yeah.
Like, I think people won't remember it because of its amazing story, or, you know, because a lot of people, it had mixed reviews, so it's going to kind of go down as one of those controversial ones.
Yeah.
But
so that's
the
what I
main
mean.
reason it
I
will
feel
be
like
good
in the
is
next
because of
one,
that.
I think in the next one, I wouldn't mind a bit of animation coming back, whereas they don't just slot it in. Like I liked what they did, but I kind of preferred when it looked a little less realistic, if you know what I mean. I liked that kind of style that they had in Most Wanted and
I
Carbon.
liked
I
what
know
they
they're
did
trying
in this
to.
game.
Nigga, you gonna let me fucking talk? Cause I'm talking my thing. You can contract me when I'm done finished talking, nigga. I'm fucking talking. You wanna
Fucking go
disrespect me?
then.
You wanna disrespect me on my show? I bought you here. I own you. Anyway,
I own you all, but carry on.
I like the style they had going on, right? I know they're trying to keep up with the times. I know they're trying to, they're trying to be fresh and original. But like there was no cutscenes out of the garages or the clubs or parties, and that kind of took away a feel that I had for Need for Speeds before. A lot of the story felt really rushed as well to me. Like I felt like it was just get it done. There was no drag or cliffhangers or surprises. It was
wasn't
very
a narrative.
Yeah. It was just like, who are these people? Why are they giving me money to get a car? Who are they? There was no introduction, and I feel like it needs to be a lot more developed story-wise. A story adds a lot to a game for me. So
Antagonist,
yeah.
and they basically, you can't mess up if you have an antagonist. It's have a simple, straightforward story. It's your friend. He turns on you, and then you've got to try beat him, and maybe go kind of through a blacklist type progression system, or maybe go through. I mean, there's multiple ways you can do it, but like that is basically the easiest way.
You need to make a name for yourself.
Yeah.
Why are you interrupting me now? Is it because I'm your mom? Is that why you feel like I'm feminine and you can do that?
I'm glad you know you're the bitch now. I'm glad that's been confirmed.
I'm trans. With
You're
an automatic
trans?
gearbox, so no one else gets it. Is that not?
There's nothing to get. Oh my god.
I think we should move off this topic because we've been going for way too long. Unless
It's
there's
been
anything else to
good.
add.
We've
Is there
been
anything
giving
else
them-
to add though?
This is no, not really. I think we said it before multiple times. Like, just to say though, I have a lot of hope in Need for Speed now, with Ghost behind it, a lot, and I really, really hope it continues. I really don't want anything to happen where things fuck up or
Alright, here's a question. So, free DLC. Would you rather have free DLC in the game or pay DLC, which goes for longer? In terms of like Forza, kind of like Forza S car packs.
If it's a good ass game, then yeah, I'll pay for DLC, no problem.
Yep.
If it's shit, then no, they can kiss my ass.
But what would you rather have? Would you rather have Forza car packs or would you rather have what they're doing now?
See, if there were car packs for Need for Speed right now, I'd probably be on it a lot more.
Okay.
But it's the case of, would there be a lot of content at launch? Because it's not all going to be in there. They're going to save it. So that's really a hard question.
I think what they should do is they should bring in those car packs that you have to buy if you want to get them. But I feel like they should still add in some of the free content, like they're gonna add in a PvP system post launch.
Yeah,
like just add in activities and stuff that you could do in the game for free, and then the car packs can be separate, but they are released with the same update.
I don't want to see. I still don't want to see any microtransactions. So that's one thing I don't want to see ever come into an ESP game in the future. And it does seem genuinely, like, people say this a lot about EA, that they're a shit company and stuff, but especially from the whole Battlefield 1 thing, from Need for Speed, they really seem to be cleaning up their act.
Yeah, they're still a really bad company though. Like really bad. And that Need for Speed isn't made by EA. Made by
I'm
Ghost.
talking more in terms.
I still cannot trust him.
They're
I'm
not a
talking-
trustworthy company.
I'm
at
talking
all.
more about
Yeah.
in the terms of the freedom they're giving the developers to make changes. Like, I mean, I think my opinion changed at Battlefield 1 when that was like World War One, and we haven't seen anything like that in recent times.
Well, we're going to see. We will contest your theory with the Battlefield 1 releasing because Battlefield 4 was rushed production, and a lot of things fucked up on that game. So we'll see.
The last one I had Battlefield 4, but the last one I properly played was Battlefield 3.
Yeah.
Apparently they've had years to develop this one, so who knows.
The last Battlefield I played properly was Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Even Need for Speed, though, like, if you look back at it, obviously it was destined to always be a success, but if it didn't do that well, that would have been the last Need for Speed ever.
Yeah.
Or the last Need for Speed of prominence. Like, it wouldn't...
I thought it was. I thought Need for Speed was kind of done for after that game. But I wasn't really in the community or anything, so I didn't really know. I just thought, well,
like,
I'm not
people
expecting
after
it.
Rivals, like when the whole Craig Up thing happened, people were ready, especially kind of in the YouTube community that I was in, like in terms of like, kind of amongst the arcade Need for Speed people, like everyone was ready to give up on it, and just no one really cared. Like no one really cared about how well it did. So, I mean, I think EA have cleaned up their act. They obviously do a few things here and there which are a bit shady, but overall, just like I think they are really cleaning up their act. I think Ubisoft is the worst at the moment. Maybe Microsoft,
Yeah.
but then they're kind of that's
Nah,
different. That's
definitely
different,
not Microsoft. How?
How?
Yeah.
See, I'm not sure whether this is a Microsoft thing or just a Turn 10 thing.
Yeah, it's Turn 10. Because Turn 10 is the publisher of Forza. Turn
Oh, are
10... No,
Wasn't
Microsoft,
it Microsoft
Studios is the publisher of... No, I totally said that wrong. I should kill myself. It's Microsoft Studios, not Microsoft. Like, not the main company.
That's who I was referring to.
Yeah, them.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Is it them making those decisions, or is it Turn 10? Because it's Dan Greenwald, cunt. Seems like he's very
That's the
confident
dodgy
in
thing
his
with
game.
Forza. For Need for Speed, you can tell when Marcus Nielsen goes up, doesn't look that dodgy. You know, like he's dead on Twitter, but he still follows a lot of people from this community. So like maybe he's just a lurker or some shit. But Dan Greenwald is he's just up his own ass.
He's a piece of piss.
So it's kind of hard to judge on that. And then I think the crew's let down by Ubisoft, not Ivory Tower.
Yeah.
Because Ivory Tower seemed to be really, really devoted. But that's, again, it's the weird thing about Forza. We talked about this many, many times. Anyway, let's go on to the next topic. Favorite treats. So,
Ooh.
do you want to give me those favorite treats, boy?
I don't know why I said this. I was eating a cake and it just sprung into me head. So
Sprung into your head like I sprung into your schlem.
Do you know who's gonna go first?
Sex
you,
whales.
No, you're gonna go first. What is your favorite candy or sweet treat?
Oh, so club. So I'm
You're a fucking retard. Answer the fucking question, you Down syndrome.
Okay, are you gonna let me finish, or are you gonna interrupt
Are you
me?
gonna stutter anymore, or are you just gonna carry on with your sentence?
Are you finished or you done? put some respect on it.
When you say my name, put some respect on it.
I ain't gonna say no more. Oh,
You hurt my feelers. Okay, so I like Jolly Ranchers, and I like Starburst, and then I also like my Lindt chocolate that I really have.
That shit lit, nigga. That shit's lit.
Hell yeah. You've never heard of Lindt?
Lynch chocolate. Is that what you just said? Lynch chocolate.
No, Lindt.
Alright, is that how it is? I'm off the cast.
Lindt.
Done,
Fucking
done.
idiot.
Yes.
God, he's a
fucking automatic
dumbass.
gearbox, a dick. I swear, fam.
Fucking imbecile.
Definitely drives auto. I know he definitely hasn't got a stick, because I was... Oh my god, he's... wait, is that him or is that a shadow?
You done it? You finished?
No, I'm done. After I said Lindt, and you're like, okay, I'll kill myself because I want a Lindt chocolate too.
My favourite candy confectionery. I like the Lindt chocolates. I like these bad boys right here, nigger fingers.
Oh my god.
I didn't even mean to say that. I also like galaxies. If anyone knows what those are.
They're basically just like chocolate.
It's just milk
Chocolate.
dairy milk. Is it your turn, cunt?
Your selection is shit. It's just chocolate. Where's the variety?
Are we going into like Haribos, like Tangfastic Haribos? Those are quite nice.
Tang. I don't think they have those in America.
Automatic gearbox.
You fucking disappoint me. Honestly, you disappoint me as a person.
That's it basically. Jay, would you like to take the flow?
You wanna know mine? Okay. So
Yeah, babe.
I am a sweet fanatic. Like, I have a sweet tooth.
I thought you were gonna say I am a sweet baby girl.
I have an addiction to sweets, and it's bad. So I'm gonna list my top 5 favorite sweets from the UK.
You was having a vaping addiction too.
No. Okay. Skittles, my nigga, are my shit. Okay. Skittles, I could eat a bag of Skittles and then get another bag and then shove them up my ass, eat them from my inner craving roll. Starburst, all-time classics from a kid. Always love them. Even though the flavors have changed because our food and health regulations have changed over the years, so our sweets don't taste the same way they did back when me and Cam were kids.
Nina, let him fucking speak.
When me and Cam were kids, I'm pretty sure America have Sunny D.
Yeah.
That shit was toxic. It made kids do backflips, and there was like reports of it giving kids like diseases and shit. So I had to rip it from the shelves in this country. I don't know if it happened over there.
It gave me canker sores.
Yeah, and they rebranded it and kind of put it out, and it tastes like ass now. I loved Sunny D. It didn't send me wappy, but
I had
it
like a
fucked up a
liter
lot
of
of
that
kids.
shit when I went to Spain. Never heard of it before. Like 4 years ago. And nigga, we had that, and we had some like, we thought they were Tic Tacs, but they were pills. We didn't know. We didn't know at the time. I know now. And
Cam.
I was off the walls. Like,
Do you know how we have our diluted like Robinsons and stuff? It tastes like that without water.
really?
That's what Sunny D used to taste like. It tasted like just pure juice. It was horrible, but I liked it. I wouldn't drink it now. I can picture the taste again, but this is a nice way of me going into another subject that I want to speak about. Right, recently, guys, if you didn't know, I visited the US of A, where the police brutality is beautiful, and over my 2-week stay, obviously I had to eat American food, and the last time I went, which was 2 years ago, I really enjoyed it. I really like the food. I really like how unhealthy you guys are. It's amazing. This time though, that shit is disgusting, right? You guys need to fix up your acts because it's horrible. I don't know what shit you put in your food. I don't know what it is. Why the fuck is your bread sweet? Why is your bread sweet? Your normal bread, like loaf of bread, it tastes like it's got sugar in it.
Maybe Florida, but that's definitely not California.
And people in the comments that are from America, so they're gonna obviously disagree with me. Yeah, like your fast food places are trash. Like why?
No,
do
they are.
No.
I fucking hate
why the
I fucking
fries?
hate fast
Why do
food.
your fries have the skin on them still? What is that?
Oh, that's not true.
Okay, I'll tell you a couple of places that do them. I went to a steakhouse called Logan's, and they keep the skin on. I went to a place called.
That's just how. That's just the style of chip, though.
Nigga, don't tell me about style of chip, nigga. Fucking peel the whole potato,
I think
bitch.
Five Guys here's
Not
sick.
peeling the potato,
Five Guys
nigga.
here's sick. So I can only imagine it's
Yeah.
better in America.
They've got one job.
Yeah, I
Peel
went
the
to Five
potatoes
Guys last
and fry
night.
them. Why? They probably don't even peel the potatoes. They probably get them in a bag frozen.
It's not even that bad on having unpeeled.
Okay.
If it's what I'm thinking of.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna move on. Your bacon, my nigga.
Oh, there's no
your
question about this. The bacon's fucked. Bacon's fucked.
Why is it crispy?
Nigga has turkey bacon too. No, pig.
Like,
Proper
your
bacon.
It's like dry and like any moisture is just stripped from it. I don't understand.
And also, they're so thin. Thinner than Niners, you know? Like,
Go.
thinner.
Yeah, I can't argue against this because I've never had UK bacon, so
Yeah,
I
because
can't.
UK bacon is the shit.
It's actual meat. It's actual meat. It's like meat. It's not no shriveled up piece of cloth.
I remember being so disappointed when I went to America for the first time. I went to Orlando, actually. And it was like, went down for breakfast. And I tell you what, yeah, the fucking breakfast there. Oh, besides the sausages, which were kind of normal, the bacon was fucked, the bread was fucked. Even the juice was different.
I went to IHOP and I had
That's shit.
like bake. It's not that bad. The pancakes are nice. I had pancakes and waffles and I had bacon. And I was really confused to what this bacon was on my plate. It just looked like some shriveled up pieces of dick. It looked like someone's dick just got burnt and they just put it on my plate. I actually asked them, do you have sausage? Do you have something else? I don't know what that was, but I just paid. It was like expensive as well. I was quite confused. So next time I go to America, I've got a rule to go by. I ain't trying anything that just looks off to me. I'm not going in IHOP where they probably serve bunny dicks. I'm not going into Shake and Steak and Shake or whatever that is. And yes, Cam.
Now, I agree completely with some of the American foods are shit, but, and you want to argue with me? We can argue all day long, baby girl. And I've been Canada and America, basically the same thing. I've had pizza in Orlando and I've had pizza in Vancouver. So kind of from one to the top. And their pizza is lit.
Yeah. Stop saying lit. Stop saying lit. Stop saying lit. I'm not having a conversation with you if you're gonna say lit.
I just did say
True.
it. Come at me.
Not gonna lie.
I
had pizza.
It's blessed.
I had pizza.
It's blessed.
I had pizza when I went last time. Well, a couple of weeks ago I had pizza and it was flames.
It was unreal. Put Walker flames up in this bitch on that pizza, fam. It was sick. Absolutely sick. Pepperoni, pan pepperoni. Why is that such a why have you guys got to react in such a way? I don't understand. He's 18!
Hey,
He's 18 years old!
I was trying to not interrupt you, and I was trying to keep my block back.
Keep your block black and go.
Daddy!
Look at his neck! That's what you were doing earlier.
Yeah, I was.
Oh my god, that's actually perfect.
I'm gonna put my title's gonna be "Be Right Back." It was gonna be automatic gearbox, but now it's gonna be Right Back.
That's fucking amazing.
Oh my god. I don't even know. We were talking about pizza. Oh, pan pepperoni pizza in America. It's blessed. It's fire. It's lit. It's penis. It's whatever you want to call it. It's amazing.
It's lit AF fam. Woo.
Who the fuck are you?
Dope. Lit. Dope. Goals. Squad goals. Dope.
Dope is a bit of a naff word.
Dude, hey, obviously Cam, getting dicks, like, tattooed across people's chests are squad goals.
Sorry, bro, tell me another one. So now we're going to go on to the next topic, which is Q&A, because we're almost at an hour, so we're going to miss Fuck, Marry, Kill this week, and we're going to do it next week. So, Q&A questions. Let's see if we've got any. It's that time of the week again, boys.
Is it your period?
Who are you?
Yeah, guys.
Your son.
You guys, I went down to the store earlier and I hit the dab.
I didn't do it. I was doing the timeout.
There's a difference between saying and doing.
I did the timeout. I was going to go. You know, time out.
Let's go
We've
on.
had enough.
To the Q&A.
Q&A questions. Okay, from Zane Plays Dirt 3. What is one feature dash item that you would like to see or like to add to your YouTube dash gaming setup?
Oh, that is a really good question. Because there are so many things, but a really extra wide 4K mono curved. That is what I'd like to add to my thing. If you want to donate to my Patreon, which doesn't exist, then
I want a chair because this shit is wooden and it hurts. I want a chair. I want one of those.
I can't believe you still got that
I
chair.
want a
really.
Sparko racing chair is what I want.
That's fucking a bit pushy, isn't it? A Sparko one.
I mean, if you can get a wide, ultra wide one, why can't I get in the Sparko chair?
True.
Niner, or maybe a new desk actually. Yeah, one of those two.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, I need a new desk because this desk is shit. I hate my setup. Like, it's just it's pretty fucking small.
Here we go,
Yeah,
vlogging with Niner. Why did he get all the attention?
I would definitely want a new desk. Either that or a new chair because this fucking hurts my back.
Nigga,
So,
I know the struggles.
yeah.
This shit's wooden and it hurts.
Don't worry, I do know the struggles of bad chairs. I had a chair where the back would just fall off continuously.
Your chair was comfy, I don't care. Your chair was legit comfy, your old one. Wait, am I the only one that can't hear you? Wait, say something.
Hello.
Oh, you're back now.
Next!
Next question is from Venomous FD. His question is, what are your plans for
Venomous.
YouTube in the future?
Say that again.
Do you want to read the comment?
You spoke over. I spoke over you.
Venomous SD. Venomous FD. Question: the YouTube plan in the future?
House.
House.
Full time.
House.
Full,
House.
full time.
Steakhouse.
I don't know.
Normal house.
Do it every day. Do it all the time.
Plans for the
Upload
future?
every day. You know, have time to work on like big projects, like to put out to.
I want to think.
people.
I think I'd like to do like another documentary sort of thing, but I just don't know what it be on.
Dick.
Thing is, I'm not passionate enough about Dick.
Bullshit.
That's horseshit.
Yeah, it is. Niner?
I'd say keep doing what I'm doing and things will happen.
True.
Yes,
Just
that's
keep
true.
looking forward.
Question next is from CJ. His question is Grid 2 or Need for Speed Undercover? I don't think we're going to answer this one. I think it's just...
I know. I have an answer. Kill yourself.
Yes. Alright, so next one is from Next Gen Racing. His question is, what would you rather do? Get very famous and had a dream car, however your channel was FIFA? Or have... Or all your friends... Basically, would you rather be very popular with your dream car doing a FIFA channel, or be very popular and have a Corsa and do racing? I think that's basically what he's asking.
The first one.
What, FIFA? Sell out.
I can have my dream car.
This is my response.
That's a shit meme. Next question. What is the most overrated JDM car from Angel Sanchez Ruiz? Supra.
Supra. Or R35.
Is that tuner?
Yes.
Or was that supercar?
GTR.
As in the R35, yeah. I class that more as a supercar.
Yeah.
No, are you gonna give us a fucking answer? Or are you gonna stare at your screen like a fucking cunt?
Super.
Alright, next question. So, next one's from Haroon Ali. And he says, why is Jay so gay? Jay, it's for you.
Because Ali to suck dick.
That was a good one, Dad.
Glug glug glug
And then the
whoa.
last question from Adith Thomas is, Cam, why does your webcam look like someone had their sweaty
Because
thumb
he's
on it?
fucking broke. Look at him.
I don't know.
Not,
There's some
not,
Need for Speed film grain at the
not
bottom of
really.
your
Just
webcam.
go and sell one of your dad's alloys for like $1,000 and you'll be able to buy yourself.
You're
what
my
you
dad,
want.
though. You are my dad. Stop
So,
it,
oi,
Dad.
Dad, drive me down to PC World in your Porsche. Let me get a new webcam, fam. Let's go and do that.
That's not what I speak like.
It is. And then your dad will be like, oh, no. And then he'll take you on his magic carpet.
You don't even have a dad.
I know, my dad ran
Your
away
dad
from
ran
me at
away a
birth.
long time ago.
My dad looked at me like, oh shit, and just ran.
I think he just dropped you on your head and then left as a baby.
He dropped you on your head because
just
he
yanked you
he
out the
dropped
vagina.
you on your head because you think your haircut's appropriate.
Just yanked you out the vagina and was like, "What the fuck's this?" Threw it away and
You
ran.
look like a paintbrush. Kill yourself.
Get a
You look like
paintbrush.
a paintbrush. When you get your hair done, you look like a hairbrush. A paintbrush.
What does that mean?
End this, please. Just end
I
this.
bet you were white and then you just got a paintbrush and then just gave yourself a black face. And that's fine. I did the same. Anyway, that being said, that was the end
I
of
bet
Drive.
you.
The end of Drivecast, episode 65. We've got
I bet.
Let me finish. We've got 4 more minutes till an hour. I think we should drag this on for 4 more minutes just so we can hit an hour.
Then I bet you were white, but then your mum just got like some turmeric or curry powder or something and just rubbed it in your face.
Not
Now
true,
you're
actually.
brown.
I was blick.
What happened to me is I was actually born white, but I got plastic surgery to look Asian.
No.
What, like-
Can you show how big your forehead is?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, you got a
His
huge
forehead isn't even big.
It is.
Listen, I've got a bigger forehead than him.
Oh my lord. That shit is. Can you take your cap off?
I can fucking eat a feast off your forehead.
Please show us.
Fuck
Please
my-
show us your hair, Jay.
My hair's been shown before. I don't need to show it.
No, you do, because I'm asking you. Fine, ignore me then, Dad. I just want to see your hair. I want to see the real Jay. Show
I just-
me.
At this point, I want to kill myself.
Show me.
No.
You don't want to kill
Fuck
yourself.
you, Jay.
I'd show
Fuck
you
you. Fuck you, Jay.
I'm trying to think. Should we do one last fuck, marry, kill before we leave?
Yep.
All right, fuck, marry, kill, and okay. So fuck, marry, kill. Paul Walker, Vin Diesel, or Tyrese.
Wait,
This
now
is-
currently
This is
In
Paul
their
Walker.
cor- in-
This is Paul
in
Walker
their-
in his alive form.
Yes.
That's not a fucking answer, Dick. I'll answer. I'd marry Paul Walker. I'd fuck Vin Diesel, and I'd kill Tyrese because the nigga will wait on
No.
this.
No. What I would do is it wouldn't really make any effects actually. I'd fuck Vin Diesel and probably busting out on his big head. And then what I would do is I would marry Tyrese because I want to get that good old big black dick in my butt. And then I'd kill Paul Walker because it already happened.
But he's alive. You've been known as the person that killed Paul Walker and fucked Vin Diesel, came on his head, like direct on his head, and just left it there in the sun
It
to
looked like
like
bird
just
shit on his head.
fry all to come.
No, it just looked like bird shit on his head. Anyway, you good, Jay?
You two make me sick. I'm just absolutely sick. You're awful human beings. Awful people. You really should reevaluate your lives.
You gonna answer the question, Dick?
Just make me sick.
Are you gonna go or not?
Yeah, you're gonna go or you're not? Otherwise, me and him can do another one. If you don't want to go.
Just make me sick.
Alright, another one. Fuck, marry, kill. So, you know DK from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift? Him. Nina's dad. Or CJ's dad.
Ooh.
Such a weird concoction of people.
I'd kill CJ's dad. Fucking nerd. Then I'd marry DK because he's part of like the mafia and shit. That leaves
The
me just
Yakuza?
that leaves me just to fuck your dad, Nyla.
I would actually choose.
Alright, that's the end of Drivecast. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to go ahead, hit the like, subscribe. If CJ remembers to put it in the description, and we will see you guys next episode. Any last words?
The beat go off?
Automatic gearbox. Whoa, God.